Welcome back to Auto Review, your go-to place for in-depth car reviews, and today, we're diving into one of the most iconic muscle cars ever made, the 1972 Ford Mustang. A symbol of American automotive history, this car blends classic styling with raw power, and even decades later, it still turns heads wherever it goes. So, buckle up as we take a deep dive into its exterior, interior, performance, and what you can expect to pay if you're looking to own one of these vintage beasts today. Let's start with the exterior. The 1972 Mustang carried forward much of the design introduced with the 1971 model, with just a few subtle tweaks. It was wider, longer, and heavier than the original Mustangs of the 60s, showing a clear evolution in Ford's design philosophy. The fastback, or sports roof, variant remains one of the most visually aggressive designs, with its long, low hood and sloped rear deck giving it a sleek, aerodynamic profile. The front end features quad headlights flanking a recessed blacked-out grille with the iconic galloping Mustang emblem at the center. The sculpted body lines and muscular fenders give it that signature American muscle look, and optional hood scoops, racing stripes, and Magnum 500 wheels added even more flair. Chrome accents around the windows and bumpers give just the right touch of vintage style, reminding us why this era of design remains so revered today. Moving inside, the 1972 Mustang's cabin was designed with comfort and style in mind, though it certainly shows the era it came from. Slide behind the wheel, and you're greeted with a simple yet functional dashboard layout. Large, round gauges sit in front of the driver, giving you all the vital information you need. The speedometer, fuel gauge, and tachometer are easy to read, housed in a wood-grain trimmed cluster that adds a touch of elegance. Bucket seats came standard, and while they don't have the bolstering of modern sports cars, they're decently supportive for cruising. The materials are a mix of vinyl, plastic, and chrome, typical for the time, and although it may not scream luxury by today's standards, the retro vibe is undeniable. Options like air conditioning, an AM/FM radio, and even an 8-track player were available, adding a level of tech for the era. The rear seats are tight, especially in the fastback model, but let's be honest, this car was never really about backseat comfort. It was about the driving experience. Now let's talk performance, the heart and soul of any Mustang. The 1972 model came with a range of engine options, starting with a modest 250 cubic inch inline-six and going all the way up to the powerful 351 cubic inch V8s. The most sought-after versions came equipped with the 351 Cleveland V8, which was available in several tunes, including the high-output Hope version that pushed out around 275 horsepower. While the emissions regulations of the early 70s began to choke power outputs compared to the muscle car heyday just a few years earlier, the 1972 Mustang still offered respectable acceleration and a throaty exhaust note that enthusiasts crave. Transmission choices included a 3-speed manual, 4-speed manual, or a 3-speed automatic. The suspension was more tuned for straight-line speed and cruising than carving corners, but with the right setup, it can still be a blast on winding roads. The steering is heavy by modern standards, and there's a bit of body roll, but that's part of the vintage charm. Driving this car is an experience, it's visceral, loud, and engaging in all the right ways. As for price, the 1972 Ford Mustang is one of the more affordable ways to get into the classic Mustang world, especially when compared to the more collectible, 65, 70 models. Prices vary widely depending on condition, engine, body, style, and originality. A base model coupe in fair condition might start around $12,000 to $15,000, while a well-restored fastback with a V8 could fetch anywhere from $25,000 to $40,000. Rare trims or models with factory options like the Mach 1 package or 351 Ho engine can easily exceed $50,000 in excellent condition. Keep in mind, these cars are over 50 years old, so factors like rust, originality, and prior restoration work heavily influence value. But for many enthusiasts, it's not just about the money, it's about owning a piece of American automotive history. So there you have it, the 1972 Ford Mustang. It may not be the fastest or most refined Mustang ever made, but it holds a special place in the hearts of muscle car fans. It's bold, it's brash, and it has that undeniable road presence that modern cars just can't replicate. Whether you're looking to buy one, restore one, or just admire it from afar, The 72 Mustang remains a symbol of an era where style and performance ruled the road. Thanks for watching Auto Review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1972 Ford Mustang, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more classic car content. Until next time, keep the engines roaring and the passion alive.